Hello. We'll be right back. Sorry about that. I was looking at another video. 30 more seconds. I am here. Everything is great. I have a brewski. I have an Oktoberfest. I'm sharing a little bit early. I'm excited to hang out with you guys for the next 2 hours because it is the final night of Cthulhu Invades Neverland. That's right. We have been running for 25 days. We are down to the final 2 hours, and we need your help to end on the biggest launch we can. This is now the #2 campaign for Orange Stone Productions. We cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much for being part of this. I have some people on this amazing team here to talk about their books. Some of them even have Kickstarters live that they want to talk about themselves. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about all the fun stuff that has to do with this campaign and what makes it special. So stick around with us for the next couple hours. We're going to make you laugh. Now, one of the things I need to know that comments are working. I see that YouTube is working, but I need you guys to comment on the whole Facebook. So if you could comment on it so I know you're here, that would be great. So first up, we have the wonderful, the only Don Wynn.
Howdy.
So Don, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Did you bring popcorn?
I did not bring popcorn. I'm not a huge popcorn fan, actually.
Is this because California has a hurricane? Is this because of that?
No, I love kettle corn. I love caramel corn. I love junk on my popcorn, but straight up popcorn, not a big fan of.
Okay. So you need a flavoring of some sort.
I do, yeah.
Okay. All right. I wish back that second question.
Uh-huh.
We've all heard the story, and we're going to probably talk about it tonight, of how you weren't supposed to be in Oz, and you just kind of stole the show and got involved. Now that it's a book, do you feel like you belong yet?
I do. I mean,
all right.
The team has been welcoming since the get-go, since the jump. And I love being a part of this project, man.
Yeah. So let's get the most handsome guy in comics here.
Nice.
That's Matt Kund. How are you, man?
You clicked on the wrong button. So
it's up, Gambit. You can come on if you'd like. Gambit is more handsome than you. That is true. Like, I don't know if you know Gambit. He is a handsome looking man.
I believe it.
So how are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm super excited for this this last 2 hours. I don't know if you look, but it's kind of eerie. We're at 666 backers.
Yeah, we should show that real quick.
Mark is a beast.
Little one. Yeah, can you guys help us out? Because we don't want to end on 666. That's just a bad precedent of what's going on. We don't want that bad mojo. But yeah, we are at 666. And that 666 is indie darling himself. That is Jeff Fowler who did that. I'm not Jeff Fowler. Jeff Ryder. Jeff Ryder.
Oh, hey, Jeff. Shout out to Jeff and Cloud Rancor Comics.
He's a great guy. All right.
So get 30 more to be 69.6, which would be awesome.
Right. That would be all right. 6969.
Yeah.
You know, my bigger concern is, how is Neil Gaiman doing? He only made 23K today. I mean, it's got to be hitting him where it hurts. Only 23K. Yesterday he made 26K. It's going to be tough.
Wow.
We have the coolest vibe. Look, he passes the vibe check 100%.
I am.
And he doesn't even want to be called by his real name. He doesn't want to be called by. He wants to be called by Mister.
Yeah.
I like it.
Next
How are you
up-
doing?
Good. And thank you for coloring that thing. It is
Yeah,
amazing.
absolutely. It was my honor.
Thank you. All right, next up, we have a duo. We have these two lovely cats who do amazing comments. Some of them with you.
Hello.
What's going on?
You called us cats. We're just trying
Obviously. Trying to fit the vibe, you know?
Are we not all being cats here tonight? Crap.
Hi, everybody. Good to see you all.
Is that a Twitch thing? I know you guys do Twitch. I don't understand Twitch. Is that a Twitch thing? You gotta go
What?
cat sometime?
No, you called us cats. You were like, these two lovely cats.
Yeah, cool.
So
cat.
we were just, you know.
Yeah, you were like a 1920s like jazz musician. You're like, hey, what's up, all you cool cats and stuff like that. So yeah.
Weren't they all cats?
It's cool. He said.
Yeah, hello to everybody watching too. Voyageneer Gaming.
We've got
Shadowwind.
who else we got here? We got Martha. How are you, Martha?
Hey, how are you guys today?
Howdy, Martha.
Good
Okay.
evening. It's ladies' night. We got some ladies in here. We normally only allowed one at a time, so it's two. So I'm a little nervous.
I'll try not to bite.
I mean, if we're cats, it's bound to happen.
How are you tonight, Martha?
Doing very well, thank you. I just funded my Kickstarter, so I'm very happy about that.
Oh, congrats.
Awesome.
And excited about Cthulhu funding as well. So I was very, I didn't have no doubts. So I'm very happy we got it.
Yeah, everybody's excited. Everybody's got some stuff on. Oh, hey. There's your press.
What's up?
Now, we've got people in my hometown here. I'm going to bring in the big guns, which I know, like Dave's in the background going, I'm the big guns. Dave, I'm talking about Pete's major guns. Look at his guns. He's not even wearing sleeves. He was going to wear sleeves. He saw Jay wasn't wearing sleeves. Went out, changed his
Yeah, I was like, okay, I've got a good excuse here. It's way too hot in this office.
He's like, that's the kind of party. This is a sleeveless party. All right.
There was that wonderful moment like 5 minutes before tonight's thunderstorm where it dropped like 15 degrees and then it just went right back up.
Oh, the humidity kicked in, yeah. Look, Lindsay's also not wearing sleeves. So there's at least 3 of us not wearing
Right.
sleeves.
Haha! Now it's
Who
not
knows
just
who else
me.
is behind the curtain?
There you go, Travis. Rocking the best of
There
both
we go.
worlds.
All right. Travis is half and half.
I can roll them up.
Oh,
Yeah, we just roll up some sleeves.
now it's a party.
Right. It's good.
Now it's 4
And
and
last
4.
but not least, the resident poet.
Resident, yeah. Well,
Is that
what's going on?
I don't speak the English good. Is it another? is it? Should I say it better?
Nope, you're good. You are good.
I don't think I am. I think I feel like I'm being set up. Hey, look! I have a scrolling thing that I never used before. Look at that.
Oh,
yeah.
key.
We have a surprise guest. It's probably because Jay's here. Jay and Lindsay are here. We have the most dominating creator in all of California, from what I understand, which I know is offensive to Don. Don's like, who the fuck is this?
Don't take it.
Who the fuck is this?
You didn't say dominating.
We got Russell.
Congratulations, everyone.
What's up?
Yeah, congratulations. to you too.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm glad I checked Facebook because I did. I don't usually check it, but I realized that sometimes Travis has very interesting things to say that tag me in it. So I just was like, it's almost the end of the campaign. Let's see if Travis has done a thing that he often does and put a link somewhere. And sure enough, here it
There you
was.
There.
Yeah. How's everyone else feeling? I feel pretty good. This is a hard,
Feeling
slog
good.
fight, but like it happened.
Oh yeah.
Russell, do you have new ink on your arm there?
I have so much ink.
yeah, you got a
I
lot
don't
of
even know when I've seen you before. I also got this in
Yeah.
Barcelona. So yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah.
I think Heather and I should get matching tattoos in Baltimore. That's what I think. Like I said.
Should.
You should.
I'm sure they got some Poe flash art out there that you guys could just get tatted up real quick with.
We are creators for a living, Don, and you think we will just grab something on a piece of paper and go, "Oh, we want this girl with a spice, pumpkin spice for life coffee, or like a ghost, or."
Oh, I want that.
I mean, Travis,
those.
I can see you getting a Duncan tattoo. So.
It's good. So the question is, Travis, are you vain enough to get your own stuff tattooed on you? Because that's all I have on me.
Yeah,
And
that's how to
people
do
always
it.
ask, and they're like, I'm like,
Yeah.
these are all my books, and they look at me like, that's a pretty easy thing to do, brother. And I just have to be like, I love these books. They're the things that made my career. Like, why would I put anything else on?
If you don't love your own work, why are you doing it?
That's right.
Exactly.
You gotta stay on brand.
So, Russell, did you do this? Is this your fault?
I don't know.
Is that you?
No, but I
Is it-
hope it goes way higher than that.
Is this free advertising for our hospice book right here? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. I mean, I don't. Can we talk about what we're talking about? Like, is it a thing now? It's a thing now, right?
Yeah, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. We're hanging out here for 2 hours. People don't have to hang out for 2 hours, but I'm hanging out here for 2 hours. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Well, I forget what we can and can't say, and what like it was a thing. It's been a secret for so long. I'm like, wait, I can actually talk about this shared universe now.
Yeah.
So
I hear
yeah.
you're not allowed to talk about plushies.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know
good.
what
That's
that's about.
good, but like we have a really cool shared universe, so that's gonna have to wait for a minute. Like,
Oh, man.
so
I'm mad and happy at the same time.
because
Yay.
oh, that's
You guys
good
have been
though,
close.
right?
Oh, 667. There you go.
We're
That's
with
also
the
good.
neighbor of the beast. It's the beast adjacent.
It's
Go
like
ahead.
that apartment in hell
Right.
when you're moving on
We
up.
did get a little free publicity for it, Travis. Just a little bit though.
It's true. So talk about it. Talk about it. You were talking. We'll start with you.
I'm actually real excited.
Me too.
Yeah, so Travis came up with a crazy. Tell me if you've heard this before, people on this call. Travis came to me with a crazy idea, and I, at this point, just say whatever you want, Travis. Like I don't know what you're talking about really, but I'm in because like whatever you say, like it's gonna be something I don't quite understand, but sounds cool. So he had this idea about doing this shared universe among a bunch of different comic creators that all was set in this chain of hospices that help demons escape their wicked cocoons over so it's terminally ill people go to this hospice only to find out that the hospice they are actually incubating a demon, and the hospice is really there to like let the demon free. And I was like, that sounds great. Like, what creators? And he's like, David Byrne, the person who had to pull out, Michael Watson, Jamie Primack, Frank Martin, and you. And I was like, man, this is great because I haven't, like, people have been complaining that I don't write horror anymore nearly enough. And like, so this was like a chance to get back into it. I found this great artist, Lane Lloyd, and I made this really cool single issue book. And I've seen all of the other ones, or parts of the other ones at least. And some of them are fucking terrifying. Like Frank's is friggin' terrifying. Like every time I read one of Frank's books, I'm like, what hurt you, Frank? Like what? Like, because it's so good, but also so terrifying.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's called Hospice. It's a thing. 6 of us are making are releasing books next month. So if you are releasing a book next month on Kickstarter, I am sorry, but I'm not sorry, because basically we're releasing books every week over the course of the month, and we're just going to take over Kickstarter with this awesome horror project.
All with the same name. So try to get off by September 5th. So if you can do that, that'd be great.
Yes, please just everyone vacate the platform so that we can do our thing.
Yeah, just let us do our thing. We'll be in and out. It's fine.
I'll be sure to inform Mr. Gaiman.
Yeah.
Please do. Please do. He's not returning
Well,
my calls.
I did just give him a lot of money for this Good Omens graphic novel retelling that's on Kickstarter now. So maybe I'll have an inside track to him.
Yes.
See, I gave him some money. I got one of those early backer rewards that were really good, but I keep wanting to upgrade. It messes you up. You're in this great situation, but
it's a big jump between $50 and $120.
Right.
That's a big jump. That's like a big boy jump. And I'm like, what is shipping though? What are you going to charge me shipping from the UK? Is it going to be $100? Maybe it is. Good Omens is not a small book.
Right.
And it seems like they did the whole thing. So is it a 6,000 page book? I don't know. So I'm kind of worried that it's going to be $100 in shipping after the campaign.
Is it shipping from the UK, or is it going to be fulfilled? Does he have American fulfillment?
I'm guessing they have American fulfillment, but I don't know. It's in pounds, so I have to assume. If someone charges me in dollars and it ships from I don't know, Tanzania, I'd be like, weird shipping plan.
Yeah.
But I would assume it's a $2 million campaign. They probably have American shipping.
I mean, they can afford it.
He's got to know people.
If I got a $2 million campaign, really shipping, I would just wipe shipping away. I really would. I'd be like, here's the next stretch goal. You're good with shipping. We got you.
That would be amazing. Hello, Ivan or Yvonne that just came in.
So, what happened?
Oh, I'm just saying hi to Ivan or Yvonne. I don't know.
Asagibam. But yeah, let's talk to everybody. We're going to go over the whole campaign in a minute. Ivan is actually an artist in the book. He did David Byrne's story.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and we have another challenger who entered the building. Chris, how are you, Chris?
I'm sorry I'm late.
You're deeply offensive to everyone here, especially Matt Hunt. He disappeared because he was so mad. So how are you, good sir?
I'm doing fine. I think my father just got Cthulhu, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh, is he the one who messed up our numbers from 666?
I haven't seen StreamYard maxed out ever, so.
Oh.
We may learn tonight.
Yeah, now's the time to.
What's your dad's last name, Chris?
You're fucking joking, aren't you?
I'm asking what's your dad's last name.
What's my last name?
It's not your dad.
Yeah, I don't know my dad.
It was Joe
that was me.
Oh damn. Maybe that's what we should do. Just announce one stretch scroll at 1 million with free shipping. If I ever get, if I get I don't know, 100K goes really fast. I like to think it's a lot of money, but it's really not. It'd have to be 5.
500K?
Yeah, because any campaign, it's going to sit in the bank a little bit. So anything that you gave, to help officers at the printing, that would be good. So no apologies. We are very happy that you are 667.
Yeah, we're trying to get to 696 now.
So I want you guys to be real. I'm here. My wife already asked me about the sleeves, so things are getting weird here. Guy was like, "What is up with the sleeves?" I was like, "It's a thing. We're showing sleeves tonight."
I'm pretty sure Christopher doesn't have sleeves on now as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, Chris is shirtless.
How'd you do? Wait, is my camera on? Oh, it's not. You got me.
Just real quick. Neil Gaiman lives in Minnesota. Why is it in pounds?
I think he has houses like everywhere. I'm sure
Okay.
he's
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're a New York Times bestseller, you have multiple properties. But doesn't he spend most of his time in Minnesota?
Does he really?
I think it's actually the Terry Pratchett estate that is putting on this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I think.
No, it is. You're right.
Hey, Jerome.
Ivan, we can talk about that off air. We'll get you a creator copy. Like that's a legitimate reason. I know I've been a very stickler about them this time because I'm not printing extras, but I'll get you. You do you, Travis. All right. So here's the question, and I want an honest answer because I want to see where people are at and how many people. How many people were nervous when we were struggling a little bit? We were never struggling, but when we didn't make it, was anybody really nervous? Thought there was a possibility?
I had 0 doubts.
All right, Don.
No, we closed strong, man. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm just curious. Dave.
So,
go ahead, Matt.
No, I was just nervous because I remember the last anthology that I was with, the Concrete Arcanum. There was, you Travis, you were like, I've never been part of a campaign that fails. Don't do it now. We were like down to like the last. We were like down to the last like 10 minutes or something on that one.
Oh, wow.
where we pulled it out. So. I didn't want to ruin your perfect streak, so that's what made me nervous.
And I appreciate the $5,000 pledge, Matt.
Yes. I stole Neil Gaiman's credit card in Minnesota.
Night, Philip.
Well, I got to say, I did get a couple private messages from backers going, like, what happens? What do we do? I was like, we'll work it out together, brothers. Like, I got you. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I want to see that. All right, Phil. What did Phil say? I'm back. Back to my meeting. Have a great night.
Yeah. Hello, Yuki.
No, I wasn't nervous. I was nervous. My last campaign broke down. I was a little nervous, but this one, not so much. I knew what we could pull off at the end days. Cthulhu still strong on Kickstarter, so I feel good about that. So we got all that going for us. So let's take a minute and look at the campaign a little bit, talk about people's stories. Then we'll look at a couple other people's campaigns, and then we'll shoot the shit for a little bit. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing. Yuki wants to know if the book is scary.
Some chapters.
Yeah, some of it's
It's got a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on who's writing it. I mean, it's very scary for Russell. He just dipped. He was so scared.
So, I think it's important to realize that different things are scary to different people, and some people aren't at all scared of kaiju and big monsters and that kind of thing, and some people are terrified of them. Some people are terrified of things that don't necessarily scare other people. So that's really very relative.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'll tell you what, Yuki, I will personally let you know after we've read it whether or not it's Yuki friendly. I got you.
So we did. Russell had to go because his internet's dropping in and out. So, but he said congratulations.
Show anyway.
I mean, he's a big name in the industry, so I was a little intimidated with the sleeves. I'm going to be honest when he showed up. That's going to probably go out to meetings, Hey, we know Travis is in the 20K club, but his sleeves, can we talk about that? What are we going to do Kickstarter? I don't want that to happen. But this is our book. We all made this. We're happy about it. We're at $32,000 and 207. I never can say those right. I don't know why. 32,227.
27. The end. So proofreader coming in. The end means decimal point, so it's 32,227.
Now, Congratulations. We ain't done yet. Don't congratulate us on 32. We can hit 33. I believe in us.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't sell us out yet.
I mean, we
In
still have
fact-
91 minutes.
Just come
90.
back and
I'm
say
gonna
like
share it.
35K. Congratulations. Let's go. Come on.
I'm going to share it in the groups. I'm going to share it here, and guys, share it out. Let's see what we can do here. Let's
No
help.
celebrating until 35K. That's it.
Well,
That's right.
let's not get cocky. Let's try to sell that level. I'm confident. I'm just not that confident. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, my StreamYard always is like, no, your Facebook is private. We don't want to. We're not sharing that shit, so I have to go to it directly to share things. All right. So we shared that out, so everyone got it. All right, cool. So we made this book. Got a lot of cool things here. Look at this stretch goal. One is audio commentary. So what audio commentary is? We unlock that one. I'm going to get as many of my friends who are in this book together, like this on a StreamYard, and we're going to go page by page of this book and talk about it. Maybe get DJ Dave to read some poetry on it.
Nice.
Nice. It's going to be fun. We've done it every campaign. I've always charged for it, and people have been asking for it. So I added it as a stretch goal because I think more people would enjoy it than just the people who paid for it.
Will there be heavy breathing?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. We also have the magnet. Let me show you how cool this magnet is. I got a Wonderland one. Hold on.
Wait, you already have one?
I have a Wonderland one.
Okay.
We had the Wonderland one on the back of our car for quite some time until somebody took it.
I can give you another one.
James, how nefarious.
I think Karen already did. Yeah, I think we have it on our fridge now.
It's pretty big.
the Wonderland one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It can go on the back of your car. You know, it's not cheap. It's a good thing. It's a good price. So that's what we're trying to unlock. Chris, you with us?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I want to make sure you see all these.
Stretch goal? Let's miss it a
What's
zero. It says $33 stretch goal, or at 33,000.
Yeah, that's a comma. Good sir, that's a comma.
Okay, yeah.
It's missing a digit though.
Yeah.
What?
It may have been
three
built
zeros.
somewhat quickly today.
Wait, hold
It's
on.
fine. These graphics got to go up quick. I get it. 250 away from.
Oh yeah,
unlocking
no,
that.
but I want to add. I need to add that digit because
Yes.
I don't want people confused. So I'm going to do that in the background in a minute. All right.
We hit that stretch goal in like 6 seconds, right?
People are very confused on why I hit that.
Turns out my pledge unlocked it for everyone. You're welcome.
Well, the worst part about Kickstarter is you can't change stuff there, and I get why. Like, because you don't want to change pledge levels, but it's so like, it's so crazy. All right, we are Ringo nominated. So
Yes, we are.
some of these guys have been in the book before. Raise your hand if you have been in this book before. See, lots of people. Sorry, they're trying to charge me for my friggin' Photoshop right now. What is going on? This is not the time.
Listen, Adobe. Come on now.
All right, hold on.
They
I'm gonna
saw
make
your-
you guys all beg.
They saw your Kickstarter funds and they're like, now it's time to get our Photoshop money.
That's right.
Yeah, they want their cut.
Right.
All right. So that's that. So we were Ringo nominated. In fact, some of us are going to the Ringos. Matt and I will be there. Our buddy Don normally goes to the Ringos, but he said he's too good for it this year. So.
True.
I'm too broke for this year, man. Hello, silent speaker.
All right. So that's that. These are all the places that Colin Bunn has worked. If you're curious of all the companies, but no, a lot of us have worked on for other publishing companies that you may have heard of. And we're really proud of that. So we posted that. Here's all the cool details. It's going to be over 200 pages. Look at these covers. They're amazing. Look at that Sleeping Peter Pan. It's good. Look at all these names. All these cool names here. Did all sorts of stuff. Here's cover A. Here is Angela Audling. Everyone loves her. Here's Kyle Willis's cover, which is the hardcover only. We also have Wonderlands. Look at all the covers for Wonderland. We have Oz. We even have the hardcover. I just brought the hardcover back. That's right. If you're watching this and you did not know, we have Cthulhu hardcovers available. We have all these cool pages. Look at all this cool art. All these cool arts. And then
maybe the best 3 covers of like the series so far. I think like these covers are so strong, especially Kyle's cover. So demented looking.
All right. So we have all these things. Let's go to people who are here, and so we can talk about them. Let's see, Chris.
I'm the star. What's up?
Yeah, you're the star. That's right. Talk about John Darwin. What the books you're doing?
Let's go a little bit back.
Okay.
I had no idea what Cthulhu was.
Right.
Like when you asked me to like be on here, and I was like excited, but I had no idea what any of this was. I had never heard of Cthulhu Invades at all. So you took a really big gamble. But I remember like telling you like, "Oh, I'm so excited! I can't wait to do it." And then it was like 24 hours later. I was like, "Hey, Travis, what's a Cthulhu?" you were like, "You gotta be shitting me!" And I was like, "Oh, well, I've never heard of it. Like, I mean, I've heard a little bit, so I had to go like Google it, and I found out that it was some type of cryptid. Then I had to go look up a cryptid. And then I found out that like Bigfoot was a cryptid, and I was like, "What the fuck's a fucking cryptid?" So I had to go look that up too. So
that's the best rabbit hole on the internet, honestly.
Yeah, like, and then I got so carried away I forgot. So I came back to it, and I figured it out. But I was so scared because I was like, "Is this is the like Cthulhu thing a real big book?" Because I have to give like the same quality, but I did my best, and Travis saw it, and he was all like, "I approve of this," and I felt like I was doing a really good job for Daddy Travis. So,
I didn't have to work with the bad brother, so they're a pleasure to work with.
Yeah, and then, but see, he also nerfed me. He put me with Devin Arscott, which I feel like was not anything short of "I need you to keep a leash for when he messes up." Right. But I did okay, and everything came out. So I'm hoping people read to the like John Darling part. Oh wait, that also reminds me. I did not know who the fuck John Darling was. So I had to go do a whole research. Did you not know that this was in London? No one told me this. I thought the whole time they was in like Scotland. So yeah, it was a big old learning curve, but I'm glad I did it.
As you see, we always here at Cthulhu Invades, we only pick the most educated people to make sure that you have reading experience. Because we know how important these characters are to you.
Can I just say that's the first time I've ever heard someone call Daddy Gibb Daddy Travis?
Stay here long enough. I have a lot of words. For
you like it? Do you think it should stick? What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep the sleeves.
I mean, if we want to go first name, that's cool. That's cool. I get it. It's a little more casual. I like that.
I like it.
Yeah. Daddy Travis. Gibby baby.
When the sleeves are up, it's Daddy Travis.
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah. There you go. That's right.
Hey, there we go.
Just on the shoulder, so that like when
Devin,
they get there.
Devin just said that I should probably not say live on stream that I had no idea what any of this was because I might not get invited back. And I just read that. So my fault. Well, this is my little one and done. So I hope y'all can appreciate it.
Well, it shows that you're willing to put in the work.
Didn't it take like 4 times for you to tell me that you're gay before I figured it out?
I don't know how long it took you. That's the problem. Like it was like I kept hitting like confirm, and you were like, "Nah, update needed." So it was
you kept going. You kept going. Like, did you need so you needed me for to hit check marks, and I was like, no, we have a whole bunch of like no, the other check marks. I was like, no, we're fine. I don't check mark. We're good.
Because I was like, so you picked me up. Did you want me to maybe do a queer eye for the like Cthulhu eye type shit? He was like, no, you gotta just do it like this. And I was like, got you. Any type of gay sex going on? No, not at all. Let me roll my sleeves down so you can understand me.
I understand his last name's Darling, so there is easy confusion if you've never read the book.
There you go.
Okay, but Queer Eye for Cthulhu is a show I would 1000% watch that show.
Wait. The next Cthulhu Invades Queer Eye. Yes.
That's public domain in about 90 years or so.
We can wait.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, I think we can get off parody law though if we spell Queer Eye wrong. All right. So next, we've got who else is on here? We've got Russell's in here. We got Martha. Martha, tell us who you did.
Oh yeah, there you go. I was teamed with Kurt, right?
Yep.
Amazing storyteller. I like the story very well. It's about Tiger Lily and how she tries to help her people out against the Cthulhu servers, whatever they're called. But it was fun. It was fun to do, fun to draw.
It's kind of, for those who've seen it, it's Prey with Tiger Lily.
Nice.
So it's a lot of fun.
So I had the nice honor to work with Tiger Lily. And then I went to the theme parks the other day and I saw her and I'm like, oh, I got to take a picture of this, post it on my Facebook and get people to take a look at it. And talked about it a bit. So
nice. Who else? So we got some pirates here. We got Lindsay's story here, which I've got to add the co-writing here. I did not. I apologize, but it'll be right in the book. Okay.
Okay. It's okay. I'm used to it.
I'll fix it in a minute. But they co-wrote this story. I don't know why they didn't tell me.
Zero, right?
I got an email halfway through that they co-wrote it. I don't know. I don't know if Lindsay thought I didn't like it, and she was like it's Jay that you don't like the parts that you don't like with Jay. I can be invited, or Jay was like this shit may fund. I need to get my name on it. I don't know what happened, but something happened. But Lindsay, Jay, and Mike, they all did this. So tell us about it.
Well, I mean, we had a blast working on this together. We've all worked on things together before. We have. Jail and I have co-written, and Michael has done art for several things that we've done before.
In fact, Michael has illustrated Cthulhu twice for us.
Yeah.
Once for Mr. Guy and once for Tarma. And it's the same version of Cthulhu. And
we call him Thick Cthulhu.
Yeah. And so, Travis, when you had asked us about this, I brought it up to Michael, and he was like, I really, really want to be in that campaign. Like, I was hoping to get into the last one, I think he said, and for whatever reason just didn't get in on time or whatever. But we were like, all right, there we go. It's Kismet. Here's the plan. Let's do this. So
yeah, and I was like, so Michael, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna illustrate every single pirate on the Jolly Roger as many times as possible. Also, you need to learn how to draw the Jolly Roger over and over and over again. And he was like, cool, I'm on it. So it worked out great for me.
She didn't use a whip at all, I promise.
Well, it was a paddle.
I said the last time that was on that I felt like the X-Men editor. Like, I'm like, no, you cannot have all the X-Men. I just need, I need all the X-Men in my story. No, like other people need to write other X-Men too. Negotiations. She's like, can I have just Colossus, Wolverine, Jubilee, Storm, Rogue? No, you can have
Cyclops. Nobody wants that guy.
Right. We just kept cutting it down until she had she still had more than I planned. She still had to talk to Pete and a whole bunch of stuff to get it all approved. It was crazy. I like it.
The whole that rising scene where it's coming up over the horizon.
Yeah,
it definitely looks like an aspic, and I love that. It's
my
favorite.
We had to talk about Jello at some point.
Yeah.
For Jail to be happy.
Yeah, I mean that was compulsory. I was like, there's no way that it's not gonna look like an aspic, like something that you would serve at a 70s dinner party.
Some olives in there somewhere.
Yeah. Absolutely.
When I seen it in the description on the script, I knew it was JL. I'm like, oh, there he is.
So Mike, you're confirming that you believe JL may have written some of this.
Oh yeah. with the aspect part in there, that's solid. There's no better evidence.
All right. So next, Peter, tell us about Billy Jukes.
So yeah, when we first started talking Neverland, I kind of cast my mind on, okay, what character or characters could I try to write a story for that nobody's going to fight me over? Because we all know it works so well in Wonderland when I asked about cards. But so I started thinking about it, and I remembered the character of Billy Jukes, who's mentioned in both the original stories and the play, but nobody ever really mentions him by name in the movie, so nobody really remembers him. He's the heavily tattooed pirate. He's described that way in the original story. He's Billy Jukes. He's the pirate that has tattoos from head to toe, and he literally says "Aye, aye, Captain" twice, and then Peter kills him off screen. He doesn't even get like an in-scene death of any kind. He's just dead. So I decided to bring him back to life and make him immortal, with the thought that people tend to get tattoos that mean something to them. Of course, Russell's now left after showing all the tattoos. Right. But so I thought, well, maybe he gets a tattoo about every way he's been killed. So all the tattoos on his body are about different ways he's been killed. It also basically made it so anybody else could use that character, and they could even kill him in their story, and it wouldn't matter.
He's like the Kenny of Neverland.
Question for you: is Gentleman Starkey in your story?
In my story, no Gentleman Starkey in mine. I stayed away from him.
Well, yeah, Gentleman Starkey is apparently the most famous pirate ever. We had 6 submissions for General Starkey, and he's in 3 stories because he's in Lindsay and Jail's story and Mike's story and these guys' stories. So it is wild.
I can almost guarantee you that a lot of the people had the exact same thought that I had about the cards in Wonderland. Oh, nobody's going to remember him.
Yeah, I don't know. It was wild.
I just thought the name Gentleman Starkey is really evocative. Like, he's probably not really a gentleman. Why does he call himself a gentleman? What's going on here? It's interesting.
It's being ironic.
Big dude's named Tiny
Pirate.
Yeah.
We got Cullen Bunn in here. If anybody's ever heard of him, he's written a couple comics.
You can't say it like that. What the hell is wrong with you?
Just a couple. He's written a couple.
If you've been poking around the ash cans, he's over here. Like what?
Right. Yeah.
Is that how you talk about me in private?
Well,
disrespect.
You know what, Chris? I actually talk about Cullen Bunn in private more than I talk about you. I'm gonna be honest.
Right, because you're talking sideways about him while he's right here. If you guys could ever pick your head up out of a good book, he's over here.
Writing like 12 books, so just grab one. You can buy a Cullen Bunn book every month. Every week if you want at your comic store, because he'll have like 2 or 3.
Yeah, but it was how you introduced him.
I'm just saying, he's written a few books.
Are your sleeves up or down before I get you?
They're getting sliding down. I think I'm switching in between.
It's like good Travis and evil Travis.
This is the I just got my Aerosmith album on in the background, Travis.
Hey, I rock the shit out of
his sleeves up and twirls his mustache.
No one rocks under the Armageddon soundtrack more than this motherfucker. All right, Matthew.
Yes.
You're such a good-looking guy. Like, lay it on us. Lay on how sexy this book is. This the story, The Boy in Green.
Okay, so I really love True Detective Season 1, and there's a part where they're interrogating the person, and they're like, she keeps talking about a king in yellow, and that's Lovecraft adjacent. So I just really wanted to do a detective story that was sort of had that True Detective Season 1 vibe. So we went with Thomas Malone, who's from the Red Hook story, that's Lovecraft. And I've told this story a little bit before, but I was really struggling with how to finish the story. and Travis and I had a call to, sort of bring everything together. And he gave me some really, evil things that Pan had done in some side stories. So I was able to mold those into that. True Detective meets Lovecraft meets Cthulhu. That one line in True Detective season 1 about a king in yellow just sort of brought everything together.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it.
And Matthew McConaughey really, and Woody Harrelson really loved this book too. So
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Jay. I wrote something up here. I wrote Hook. Hook died in the book. I brought him back. I can't really tell you more than that, but he's not in the same body that he was in last time we saw him. So it's cool. You'll learn more when you read it.
How mysterious.
Dave.
Yeah.
Sing us some of your sweet, sweet poetry music, man. Poetry show today. Are they like a jazz thing?
This is where you call people cool cats, like poetry, come on, you cool cat, like break it down.
Dave's just really curious as to why Travis is clapping.
Right. No, that always just reminds me of that scene in So I Married an Axe Murderer where he does the whole bit at the beginning. Fantastic. I love it. No, it was fun. It was fun to write for all 3 of the Cthulhu books. It's been fun to write pieces. Although, if I'm being honest, it was definitely more of a challenge to do Neverland because I'm far less familiar with a lot of the other characters that are involved in Neverland as opposed to Oz or Wonderland. I also got to do. I had a lot of interesting time because in some of the cases previously, I could see some of the scripts, I could see some of the finished work, and so I had some ideas from that to work with. And I know while doing Neverland, mostly with a few exceptions, I saw the sequential art, but I didn't necessarily see the other script pieces. So I'm kind of going, what do I know about the characters? Because I don't want to telegraph anybody's story, right? Because most of what I end up putting in there usually comes as a prelude to what's happening. So I don't want to telegraph anything that's coming after if I can avoid it. And so it was fun to just kind of come up with some stuff just from what the art kind of spoke to me about as I was writing it. So I hope people enjoy it. It was cool.
I think your poetry is one of the favorite parts. I do want to point out that we are at 6:69. We were at 69 minutes as well, which made it really special. But that is insane.
Ow! Does Caleb Plumquist know that all these 6'9s are here?
No. I love that everyone's mind went straight to Caleb because I definitely was thinking that too. Nice. Yeah, we should just. Did you get a screen cap of that, Travis?
Where did he go?
We lost him.
No, we lost Travis. Travis is.
All right,
we can devolve into whatever.
All right,
we want. Let's all start talking at the same time. Make sure.
What was your least favorite part about working with Travis?
Oh, he's back.
Wait, no, I still want to answer.
I'll say no answer anyway. Yeah.
Go ahead. We have another Cthulhu coming, so go ahead.
For me, it was the shoulders. As soon as they came out, so.
It was his incredible generosity.
Just like Witten Chart, man. I was supposed to be.
Chris had to sign the contract, and he was like, "We're getting paid." Yeah. And then I explained it to him, and he only got, because I was like, "Well, you got to pay your artist." He's like, "Oh, so I give this money to the artist." Okay, I got it. No, you can take some money too. Your work is worth something. He's like, "I don't understand. Please explain it like I'm dumb. Like, please." Is that correct?
Just give the artist everything.
Was it correct? Yeah, it was super correct. Because like you were talking to me like it was fucking HR. I was like, I don't get it. Like you were using big words like beneficial, and I was like, fuck you. I don't know what this means. Like,
can we do a book where Cthulhu runs a HR department and just has to deal with like complaints?
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
When is the
HR?
office public domain? Because we can do that. I think there's a lot of great characters in the office.
Filling
yeah,
out
it should be called-
HR reports, like with his tentacles.
HR Lovecraft.
Can we share this and tag Caleb though, real quick? And Mike Tenner too. That'd be great. All right. So going back, we now have the. God damn it! I changed it. Hold on.
Control F5.
No, it's getting worse. I think.
No, it's about the same here too. Yeah.
I swear I changed it.
Is it on S3?
You might have to clear your cache.
Or is
No, it's not a cache
let me
thing.
check
Something bad's happened. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't save. Hold on.
That'll do it.
Well,
All right, let's try it again. Nope. 1 second. Stay on target.
$3.
Stay on target.
I'm gonna try again. Hold on. This is very riveting conversations, by this is how real Kickstarters work.
Okay, I've completely lost it
getting
now.
excited about it. We're trying to change something that's really annoying us, and we can't quite get it.
It's down for me, by the way. Like the image isn't even there now.
Yeah, I just took it down.
Okay.
Give me a second. I can't. And then because you do these things so fast, you don't remember what you saved it as. So did I save it as stretch goal? Did I save it as fix? Did I save it as? No one knows what I saved it as. I don't even know what I saved it as. Did I even save it?
Did you even save it?
Tell us a story why we're trying to fix this. Come on.
Dave, will you sing us your poem like a pirate shanty?
Yeah, Dave.
I'm not even sure I could pull that off at the moment.
It's okay to say no.
Well, you can't with that attitude.
That's true. I can't with that attitude. You are 100% correct. That's the attitude I got right about at the moment. So.
When Dave decides to rock the Casbah, he rocks the Casbah. Let me just say that.
That is fair.
He does not always rock the Casbah, but when he does.
That's true.
All right. I think I fixed it now.
What are you fixing?
Well, it's a $33 stretch goal, which is not.
Yeah, there you go.
And all right. So now we'll go back to our
we
regularly
are.
scheduled thing. Martha, you doing okay? I haven't heard you speak in a minute.
I'm just taking it all in, Travis.
We're a lot. I'm sleeveless. I get it's very intimidating. I understand.
And then if we hit 35, we get to see Chris with his shirt off, right? Is that the deal?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And at 50,000, we go to OnlyFans?
And Jay,
Is that the other
look,
part?
you happy?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
I am real.
So, you're a real boy.
exist.
That's a different franchise.
Yeah.
We haven't got to that one yet.
Yeah, we're not messing with that one.
Oh, we are, just not yet.
Yeah.
Dibs on Monstro.
Damn it.
Dude, the real question is Pinocchio with ears a different character than Pinocchio when he's drink? Like,
That's a very good question.
all right,
Also, the real boy Pinocchio versus the wooden Pinocchio.
that's true.
Also, the long-nosed Pinocchio versus the less long-nosed Pinocchio.
These are all very important questions that we got to figure out. All right, so where are we at? We are at digital rewards. So, look, $12, $30. It's pretty cheap for trades. $29 for the book. I'm not going to go into crazy stuff. You guys can see all these pledge levels. We don't have time for that. We've only got an hour left. So go through it, shop, find something you like, and buy it. It's not rocket science, people. The
Tell
only
your
thing
friends.
I'll show you two things. One, look, we have all these cool metal bookmarks. You can get all of them in this set, which is pretty cool. Look, we have a Bloody Red Villain set. This is brand new for this campaign. $20 for the whole set. I highly recommend it because I think it's badass.
That middle one looks nice.
Yeah. You may be a little biased though. I'll give you one for free since you created the character. You're welcome. And then I didn't add it to the thing, but we have all 3 hardcovers. I went ahead, bit the bullet. We can now offer all 3 hardcovers. Cool. Dead Men can't wait to read. And Dead Men Tell No Lies is what I hear. So,
are you doing a like a backer kit store after this or something?
I am not going to do a backer kit. Just because with the new add-on system, you don't make as much on backer kit, and it's really hard to justify it when you have to pay because you pay like 3% of the campaign. That's a lot of money when you get to this, right?
Right.
So, no, probably not. Last time we broke even, so I wasn't mad about it, but I'd like to do a little bit more than break even. So,
sure.
But I am going to do it on the website. I'm going to have pre-orders and stuff like that. So we'll be able to get people over. So let's take a break from Cthulhu and talk about somebody else's campaign. I know 3 people who have campaigns. We got Chris, we got Martha, we got Lindsay, and we got Matt wants to talk about his book. We can do that. And Russell wants to talk about his book. So who wants to go first?
Can I just point out that you said Lindsay and not Lindsay and JL? I feel like I'm fading into non-existence again.
You're blending in with the trees.
It's like that photograph in Back to the Future, you know? I'm like fading in and out.
Here, I can help you fix all those insecurities right now. Lindsay, can you draw?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, she can draw really well.
Not as well as he can.
I tried to save you. I guess you're right. You are fading in.
Where's my head?
It can be done. I was like, there's an artist here. There's an art. I was like, there's skills that I don't have. I need these skills. But Dead Man says, I have my Kickstarter started in September. It's Lovecraftian horror comedy, so I'm excited to read this. Awesome. But yes,
thank you.
I believe.
I do.
Shadowwind, you win, chat.
That's a good one. All right, so let's talk about the Children of Gaia, which are not the werewolf tribe.
Nope.
Oh, Don's gonna peace out. Why,
Yeah.
Don?
I got work to do. I got to get my lesson plans ready. And
You should stick around to hear about Children of Gaia at least.
yeah, I will stick around for that. I'm just saying I got to go, so I want to make sure that you guys know.
Don, I didn't write your script. There's nothing for you to do. You just wait patiently until I write scripts for you to go, right?
I'm working on Pablo, man, and something else.
You're working on you don't work on a gorilla. A gorilla works on you. Let's click on the link. Let's hear about this. We're gonna let Lindsay and JL go first.
Lindsay will tell you all about it. You know what? Actually, there's a video that has got bloopers in it. It is short. It is spicy. It's right to the point. I don't know. Can we play a video or is that too much?
We can play a video. Normally, I don't do that because I'm worried about being hit, and I want these to stay up longer. But since it's the last day of the campaign, I don't give a crap if YouTube takes me down.
Would YouTube take you down for a video?
They sometimes, if they hear something or someone disputes it, it'll take down the video. It's not a big deal.
What if it's for educational purposes? They won't take you down for that, right?
That would be like if it had like copyrighted music or something, right?
Yeah. Or if you bought it from the wrong place or somebody claims copyright, it just becomes a big thing.
Oh no, we always get our music made by David Geringer, Next Art Studios. He's amazing. He makes the music for all our campaigns. He does all of our audiobook soundscaping, and
I highly recommend. By the way,
he is baller.
Very
and
cool.
actually, there's a Children of Gaia little like board game that he helped me design. That's also available as an add-on on this campaign.
Oh.
It's pretty cool. Anyway, without further ado, I'll let you.
You want to hear the video?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Hi, I'm J.L. Draco. I'm the co-founder and lead illustrator of Aneshi Press, the co-creator of Children of Gaia, and I'm the writer and illustrator of The Great Nations of Renderaya.
Hi, I'm Lindsay G. I am a co-founder and the editor-in-chief of Oneshi Press, and I'm the editor of The Great Nations of Renderaya.
Great Nations was first published in 2017, but it was the opening salvo to a world that I've been co-creating since the mid-90s.
Since 2017, we have nearly sold out of our first edition print run of The Great Nations, and JL has learned a lot about illustration and book design.
Now, using the latest and greatest techniques, I've remastered the entire book. Every image has been recomposited, and I even made a whole new font for it.
And we've added a brand new foreword by Ringo Award-nominated cartoonist and professor Ryan Claytor.
The Great Nations are the largest civilizations in the vast and magical realm of Renderaya. For centuries, they have stood as strongholds of magic, science, medicine, and art.
But by the year the Terrans call 4209, the Great Nations have been destroyed and the Terran armies are advancing throughout the lands.
One of Renderaya's last living scholars, Jan Kazian, sets out to record a complex network of intertwined cultures on the edge of destruction and the cities that once banded them together before it's too late.
J.L. Draco's gorgeous illustrations present a vivid picture of elaborate cityscapes and mountain vistas, vast skyfaring fleets, and fantastic flora and fauna.
Kickstarter is a great platform for indie publishing. With this strong and vibrant community's backing, we've successfully kickstarted 15 publishing projects.
When we first published The Great Nations of Renderaya, we didn't know about the power of Kickstarter. But now, after successfully funding and fulfilling 15 other campaigns, we do.
So we're introducing The Great Nations of Renderaya to a larger audience than ever before using this vibrant platform.
The campaign also includes other rewards from the Children of Gaia sci-fi fantasy universe, like War on Horses, an illustrated weird western. Children of Gaia short comics from a long list of great creators.
A tabletop role-playing game and custom-made dice. A gorgeous coloring book of fantasy creatures by Shadowwind.
And, as we do for every Oneshi Press Kickstarter, we'll plant a tree for every single backer through our ongoing partnership with One Tree Planted.
With your support, The Great Nations of Renderaya's second edition will captivate new audiences with its beautiful art and entrancing story.
So, scroll through the Kickstarter page and find the reward tier and add-ons that are right for you.
Thank you. The Great Nations are
Co-founder and the editor
to a world that I've been co-creating since
vast sky.
military strength. All right, that should be it, right?
Yep.
All right,
Ugh.
end on that. Did you hit it?
Oh, wait, no, I forgot.
All right.
Very nice.
Love the runner.
Get the dogger. I saw someone running by in the background. That's the first thing that popped into my head.
It was like, yeah, the Metal Gear Solid sound was.
Jill, is this is all your art for this one?
Yeah.
I love this art style for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So the book is actually written and illustrated from the perspective of a character in this world. So I tried to write and illustrate in what I thought his style would be, which is kind of like method acting for creators. You know, like
right.
I got into his headspace and was like, all right, I got to draw the way he would draw. I got to write the way he would write. And so it's very different from my normal writing and my normal drawing, you know, which was really fun. It was a great challenge. And, you know, when I look at it, it does feel kind of like, yeah, that's how he draws. That's how he writes, you know, like it's not me, it's him, you know. And that was my way of making this character more real, which I thought was fun because he's the one telling the story.
I can't draw that well. Not nearly as well as JL can.
But I'll tell you, the book was complicated enough that without Lindsay's expert editing, I would not have been able to finish it. It got very complex very quickly. And Lindsay helped me simplify and make sure everything was making sense to, you know, humans. Like, how to make this make sense to humans.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that you in the video that you guys had your sleeves down, so you need that sleeveless power
Yeah,
on the regular in the household there, huh? That's something that that is a necessary thing that has to keep going and make these things happen.
I mean, we can't just be sleeves off all the time, you know.
Okay.
We gotta.
No, now we do. We've set the precedent. This is what people expect from us.
All right.
That's true.
Bear arms.
Bear arms.
Ooh, bear arms. Wow.
Cool.
The right to bear arms.
Right to arm bears too.
If my right arm was a bear arm, that would be so cool. I need to make a character whose right arm is a bear arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like this. That Kickstarter has started loving you at Project 7. Prior to that, they did not love you, but they have loved you.
Yeah, prior to that, we got no love, and
They
then
were
all of a
lukewarm.
sudden they were like, "Oh, we like you." They were like, "Your 7th project? That's pretty cool. We like you." After
They're like,
that,
you're
they're
not going away. Fine. All right, fine. You can stay.
All right, you're launching again. All right, we love you. Whatever.
So it's really cool. Well, what do you want to say? We're going to share this in the chat. So if you guys haven't checked it out, please do. I back. What's my series? I can't. The Pack. I'm a big fan of the Pack. I've backed Pack since number 1, and I'm a big fan.
Thank you. Pack is coming back soon.
Yep, that's coming up close in our production schedule for the next. I think it's the next comic we're gonna do.
Yep.
Nice. But all the stuff here is great. That's why I had them involved in Cthulhu. I was very happy. They were super excited to be part of it. So I love that they've chosen to be part of it. So make sure
when
you
we first
back it.
heard about Cthulhu Invades, we were totally stoked about it. So.
But no,
So I know Mr. Wynn is getting ready to leave. I was confused. I thought I was going to be in a book with Dustin Wynn. What I got Don Wynn. Like
Right.
what happened here?
That's how it goes, man. You can only have one famous person. You guys got Colin Bunn on this one.
You know, but if we put Bun and Win on the cover, that may sell some books.
If we put D Wynn, we're not lying, right?
Right.
No,
right.
I mean that's how I get all those detective comics at my table.
Yeah.
My head is so big, it literally just covers the O and the N, and then people just go.
I like this. I like this plan. If we can, did anybody know a Lee? So we can add a Lee. Maybe.
Fish.
Just find
Snyder?
we need
Anybody
to
know
find a
Snyder?
random guy named Frank Miller to
Yeah.
invite him to the next one. Just a Franklin Miller. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, but I love all this stuff. We're going to talk about it again, but please give us some back. Like 30 backs is not enough for this great project. So let's fix that. Let's get up. Let's try to get him to 2K. We're going to try to get him to 2K before we're done, at least.
This is the shortest campaign we've ever done,
Yeah.
so we're a little nail bitey about it. But
Why did you do a short campaign? Just because it's a kind of a reprint?
Well, we were going to. All right, do you want the sob story?
No,
I do.
No,
No, I know the sob story. I think it's a good thing to share. I think people would be sympathetic of it.
So we were gonna just do a reprint of the 2nd edition to bring to Rose City Comic Con, and because we're gonna see Don there, and we want him to be able to get a copy of the book signed, you know.
And Dustin. Dustin is a special guest there.
Oh yeah. So you know we want to make sure our people get their copies, you know, and we were freaking grifted, and someone scammed us for a lot of money. And so we just didn't have the money to get this printed, and we were like, well, we can just not have it, or we can just last minute with no lead up launch a really short Kickstarter campaign and just, you know, Hail Mary and kick off. You know what I mean? Like, we were like, what are we going to lose? You know? So here we are. And then, so we sent out like a whole bunch of postcards that we had printed and with the dates on it and everything, because we were like, yeah, you know, we've done this a bunch of times. We know how long it's going to take to get our project reviewed and go live and everything. And somehow it got stuck in review and was still in review 2 days after we told everyone that it was going to go live.
Oh no.
It's been a comedy of errors
Yeah,
over
it's
here,
been.
but
it's
we
been
got it up and
wild.
running. all is well now.
Yeah, so we've been live since what, less than 48 hours, and we're over 50% funded for our minimum
Almost
goal.
there.
So, you know, it's not bad. Our goal is really just to get the funds to print it. I mean, there's no, like, if we make our goal, that's not profit. That's just like printing and shipping, and that's that. You know?
Very few bells, very few whistles.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. So sorry to hear that happened to you, but hope you guys finish strong. And hi to Raven, who just popped in there.
Thanks. Well, this particular grift, like, I don't want to go into all the details here, but it is specifically aimed at freelance creators. So everyone, please just be on your guard. Like, if you get a offer that seems really great from totally out of the blue, be wary, because I think it's happening to artists, writers, performance artists, storytellers, like all sort of across the spectrum of creative people right now.
Was it through IG or something?
No, so we got it was a random client, for a freelance job, nothing out of the ordinary, really. It was just a little unexpected, and a little bit more than I am used to getting from first-time clients, and they paid through certified bank check, which cleared immediately. And now I didn't know that a certified bank check that clears immediately could still not necessarily have the funds behind it. It was a fraudulent certified bank check.
Yeah.
And then, travesty happened, and this person's sponsor, the client's sponsor, had this horrible car accident and lost their partner, and it was awful, and they needed to cancel the job, and they needed a refund. And, of course, that's horrible. Like, how could I not refund this person? So I refunded them. And then it turned out that I refunded them real money for a fake check.
For a fake check, yeah. Yeah, that scam's definitely been going around. I've seen it pop up on IG.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know about it so that you can, if someone's like, hey, here's a bunch of money up front. Oh, snap, I need a refund for this really horrible reason.
Don't do it.
Just say, okay, as soon as the funds are finished processing, and call your bank immediately and be like, this might be a scam. I need you to investigate whether or not the funds are legitimately behind this check, and do not offer a refund until the bank has confirmed that, yes, in fact, this check has finished processing. You have the money.
Right. Because, we're very fortunate with the way that we have our business set up, but we know a lot of creative people who aren't set up the way that we are and really stand to lose a lot from this. So we do want to share the story and make as many people aware as we can so that people don't get hurt.
And our banker was like, yeah, we're going to extend your credit line to cover it. And so you can pay it off. And that's awesome. But, there's still interest there. So it's not that awesome, and it's still paying it back. It's not that awesome. But I will say this, no matter what happens, no matter what anyone does to you, don't let it make you cynical. Because there's nothing that someone can do to you that is worse than living life as a cynical person.
All right.
I feel that scam's been going around a lot in the forever in the web design. It's using the web design a lot. And what the difference of the web design one is, so a lot of times when I take a new web design client, they're probably mad at the person they were using before on something, and they're holding something back. So they're like, hey, I don't want to talk to this person. Can you buy my logo back with this money? I'm going to give you a little extra to buy the logo and the domain name back, which is not uncommon, happens all the time. Where we're no longer talking to that people. Could you be in a tweet? And it's the same scam. It's just they gave you the money. They want you to go buy that logo and stuff first before we start production. And they're both him, and you're just giving them money.
Yeah. Wow. So horrible. That's so horrible. Well, and I think the worst thing is when there's a sob story and they play on your compassion.
Right.
That's the worst part, is because then that feeling of betrayal is I should no longer have compassion. I shouldn't have been that smart. Or I shouldn't have been that foolish. I should have been smarter. And it's no, keep your compassion. That person was wrong, not you. Just be savvier. You can be savvy while still being compassionate.
Great, Neff. But that is I think that's a good message. Martha, you there?
She's got her.
Yeah.
Here. I wanted to go over your campaign real quick. Dawn, you can take off. I know you got to go. Can you say goodbye and tell us where people can find you? And
Good
why
night,
you're
everybody. I will be at Rose City Comic Con with Lindsay and JL next month, September 22nd through the 24th. You can find me at Winning It on most social media. And yeah, we got some stuff coming out soon. I'm waiting for a script. The boss says it doesn't matter because he controls everything. So
right. He runs a company, so he'll get it to you when he gets it to you.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm
Oh,
excited.
I heard about this at Heroes Con.
Yeah. So good night, everybody. Congratulations all on this project. And Lindsay, Jill, Martha, I hope you guys have fantastic campaigns. Martha, is yours closing or did it close or?
Ends tomorrow.
Ends tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah. So.
All right, then have a strong finish and have a good night, everybody.
So we're going to jump over to you in 1 second, Martha. I just want to show everybody we're at 670 backers. We got 40 minutes to go, guys. Woo! We are so close to that stretch goal. It's only $700. I know that sounds like a lot, but the boxes are like 100. Like it adds up fast. So if you're thinking about it, we'd love it for you to be part of this. Make sure you share it out. Help us. So let's talk about Alien West.
Well, thank you. I have the. This is actually the second issue that I'm working on, but first and second issue are in this campaign. For those who haven't gotten the first book yet, or what to take a look at. It's basically a story about you always see about aliens of today's world, and how they always blend in and what happens with today's But you never see anything about the Old West. So I thought, well, what's clever to have what happens when these aliens crash land in the Old West and they get stuck there and they have to try to live their life throughout the old time. So this issue, I'm not going to give too much away, but it just basically gets more of a setup of what they do and how they are and how they're going to react to their environment. So it's I get very good reviews about it, so I'm very, very proud of this one. I got different covers. I have great artists behind me helping me out too, so I like to support it, or I like supporting other artists, and I am very grateful for my editor Heather. She helps me out a lot. Travis, you helped me out a lot too, so I have to give you high praise and props, because if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be here.
I just got her pregnant so she'd stay with me. That's about the extent. I mean, we were married before that. Anything that can keep her with me longer. That's all I can say I had to do with that. I just wanted to think. She'll probably still leave me, but I just wanted to think about it. That's it. Just took a thought. And I'm just gonna charm and be the best me, sleeved as best I can. I don't want to come off too strong.
But she is my editor in this book, and I'm very, very happy to have her, help me out a lot with it. And I have very good
Plushie.
Stuff like that. Extra rewards. My stretch goals now are stickers and air fresheners. Starting off small, so hopefully we can get some more backers. My main goal right now is just getting more backers, more eyes on the project, because the more I get, the better views I get. More people, so to speak.
I love this effect of the see-through effect that Steph did here.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. I don't know how he did it, but it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, so that's our glow-in-the-dark cover. So if you guys check it out if you haven't yet. I also have add-ons. I found some more Cthulhu in
down the bottom here.
The very first book. I have that because I see you're sold out of it, so I have some. So you guys, you want to add that in there, go right ahead.
Cover on that one, yeah.
I'm happy to be in this series. I'm very happy. I was in every book so far, and hopefully I'll have another book or something, because it's very, very fun to do. It's very fun to do.
Well, we love you, Mother. We'll share this out. Yeah, you should have written. You got to change your profile though. You guys are Ringo nominated now. Ringo nominated.
That's right.
Martha, you
Very
gotta
true.
that's not in there.
I know.
You gotta
I do a lot of Kickstarters, but I don't give myself the credit that I should, kind of thing. It's like trying to learn and understand and trying to promote myself. It's a little hard. I don't know. But the more I get, the more I learn from you guys, the best. That's why I'm here. If I can get any insight from you guys, I'd be great, gratefully appreciated.
So you're at 74 backers. You're at 25,030. You've got 34 hours to go. We're at the end of this one as well. I'm going to share this out to everybody.
Please. 70. If I get 75 backers, I'm going to add a sticker. I'm doing backers now. The funding is like what you guys said before. It's all about shipping and printing. It's not profit. So we know I got this funded. I'm very happy. But now it's the backers. It's getting the eyes on the project because I have the Seed Seeker stories before this, but I hear a lot of great things about this one. I'm getting a lot of good reviews. So, it's definitely something. I'm glad I'm branching out. Sort of.
Nice. Do you have an ending in mind? Like, is it 4 issues, 5 issues? You're going to keep doing it until you're done?
There's an ending, but I don't think it's in the near future.
Okay.
I think it's going to be drawn out a little bit more because I thought that I could make it shorter, but I'm getting more ideas, more storyline. Like the next book, I already got the layout on it. And keep in mind, guys, I do everything. I do the art, I do the drawings, I do the inking. So besides the editing, I'm not really good at. I write, but I'm not the best writer.
All right, they're saying that link is broken. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, it goes to 404.
There's no S. That's why. Hold on.
Yeah.
We'll fix it.
So yeah.
That means people are clicking on it, though. We like that.
Yes, so more backers, the best. 75 gets when I get a sticker added to it. 80 backers is air freshener, and if I go beyond that, then we'll see what happens. So I greatly appreciate anybody to help support and get all eyes on the project.
No, I appreciate it. We shared it out. Hopefully, people will back it and get you support that you need. I think it's great. Anybody have any questions for Martha? Nope. All right. So let's look at the Cthulhu campaign, see what's happening. See if we're losing backers. Like this has all been a long con. Like everybody's $1
at a time.
We're $1 at a time. That's a little inside baseball, Pete. All right, we're at 33 minutes to go. 32,380. We're doing great. Let's check that graphic. All right, graphic is good. Good to know. We'll come back to it. We'll spend the last 10 minutes with it, but that means we've got a little more time to promote somebody else. Someone wants to know your background in comics, Martha.
Oh, well, I did this Seed Seekers. I don't know if you guys know about that one. It's basically an elf story where this prince is in this world, but he's dragged into a different world, so they have to bring him back to their world to help try to rebuild it. But it find out that it's not just him that helps fix the world; it's everybody that works together. It's more for kids. So my thing was like, there's not too many comics out there that are safe for children. So I wanted to try to gear that a little better toward, because they used to have Archie comics, but even that's gotten darker in half the situations. So I wanted something more for the kids. So I had I'm volume 5 or 6 on that series. So, and I'm still doing that. I have to get to book 3. So that'll be my next book on there. And I'm also probably going to branch out and make other comics. I have a wrestling comic in mind, oddly enough. And some more stories that I want to work on. So, but that's pretty much my background on comics. I love to write. I love to draw. I'm not the best out there, but I'm trying to tighten my skills and get a little better. So each time I do more, the better I get. So, yeah.
Nice. I am concerned, Braden. I don't know why you said goodbye, but I love you. Don't go goodbye. Don't leave me.
It's
Oh,
supposed to be see you later.
Here, look. If you're sad, there's a cat. Look.
Happy.
There you go.
Be happy. Think happy.
Now it's all better, Braden. Like it's all fixed. We fixed it. You're welcome.
Martha, did you have a backer goal at 75?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Because you just hit it. So.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys.
There you go.
Huzzah.
So, Chris, are you still topless and sitting there?
Oh, it's progressing.
I heard my name. What's up?
Oh, the title of the stream said goodbye to Cthulhu Invades. Okay, all right. I wanted to make sure you're topless
What? Yes. Why are we making sure I'm topless?
because I'm too into these Oktoberfests and I want to hear about jazz.
Do you have to be? What a fucking segue! Listen, I'm about 2 into this course. Let me know about something. No,
Did you know? Well, hold on. I gotta break out thing. Did you guys know that? God damn it, I can't think of his redneck name right now. Hold on. Kid Rock.
I'm wondering where the.
Kid Rock was drinking Bud Light today. It is fantastic. It's a beautiful day.
Bob Ritchie.
Bob, is that his real name?
His real name is Bob Ritchie.
Bob Ritchie. Good gracious.
Talk about jazz. The greatest thing about jazz for you guys is you guys don't even have to give it a dime right now. You can just like say you want to hear about it. So tell us about jazz, Chris.
I'm gonna do just that. And while I'm doing it, you're gonna go look up and go grab your copy because I know you got it.
Oh, dude, you don't know how many fucking comics I buy. I have no idea where that shit is. That is in a box. That is not an easily accessible thing.
This is my favorite thing to hear. Thank you, Travis, for buying it and using it as a coaster. I appreciate it.
I have no idea what it is.
I'll make it really short. I wrote a comic last year. It's about a city that's under a secret invasion from some like other world monsters, and the government is fully aware of it, but they have a hand in it, and they've been trying to quell it with the people by telling everybody that this is all part of some type of military defense practice. So just carry on with your lives while we, do all this whatnot. And there is a group of people that are trying to uncover where these monsters all come from and how much the government is involved. So it's kind of like a full thriller action espionage type John. But no, I if you've been on Kickstarter like long enough, you've probably seen multiple campaigns for it. That's because
can I interrupt for a second?
Yeah.
Can I show the preview page? Is that okay?
Do you have it?
Yeah. You sent me the link. Remember?
Oh, I did. You're right.
Can I show that?
Yeah, I had no idea when you passed me a fucking beer, but let's get it. Because I'm buzzed.
Actually,
how the hell I forgot.
You may not know this, Chris. Like that's what I do every night. I just look at Kickstarter pages and have a beer every night. Just scroll through them, slowly watch videos. I don't have regular TV. That's it. That's my amusement. The inventions that I see on Kickstarter, wonderful.
You fucking live on there. I mean, and I want to one day grow up to be like you.
I appreciate that. I think that you should have better goals, but I mean, it's not too bad.
Why don't I make it into a stretch goal?
Stretch goal. All right, so let's look at this Dope Ass campaign in a minute. We won't show numbers, but like show some of the art and stuff. So go ahead and talk us through it.
Where was I at? Okay, no, that was the end of it.
Okay, well, talk us through this page. Like what we're seeing. We're seeing some of the story.
Yeah. So there's the first few pages. There's where the military is trying to quell this three-headed Cerberus, and they're not doing a good job. But then our heroes swoop in and they kind of like take care of it, and then they get like almost like apprehended at the scene of the battle, and they're kind of telling them that like, no, we're gonna do whatever we have to do to like figure out know what's going on, so you can go ahead and kiss our asses, and then they dip out. It's almost it has a punk element, but I don't know how to explain it because people think punk and then they're like, ugh, Green Day, and I'm like, shut up. So no, I tried all last year. I was like punk, and they was like, no one's wearing flannel. I said, fuck this. So.
I mean, that's true. This book would be cooler if people wore flannel. I mean, as someone who wrote Granite State Punk, I do feel that flannel would be better in this book.
See, this is
But that's grunge. Yeah,
that is more grunge.
That's Pearl Jam, Soundgarden.
Seattle. I see you. I feel.
Well, and one of the things I want to say about this book too, what I liked about it is it's very inclusive. There's characters in all walks of life, which is really cool. You're
forcing me to explain something I was trying to hide off because people get so weird about it. But
people love that.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the people that I should have had from the jump. But
right.
One of my favorite characters on the squad of 5. Well, actually, no. Go down to the graphic because I made a.
Hold on. I want to say that let's talk about Oni Press. Like I wanted to. They asked me if they had campaigns to share, and I showed them Voodoo Nations, and they're like, "Well, we need to investigate it. Let's talk about it. I want to make sure it's inclusive." Like they're very conservative, making sure that they're doing stuff.
Oni Press.
Onishi Press.
That one?
That one. Lindsay and JL. Like they
you know what? People have said Oni Press quite a few times, referring to us, and vice versa. And so, like, I was like, "Oh, you talked to Oni Press about it? That's cool."
No, you and I had a conversation because you guys really care about your community and making sure that things are great. So my book has a religious tent to it. So he's like, before I just accept it, I want the digital reward. Let me ask a couple questions. I think that's really good. It speaks to your audience and speaks what Chris is talking about, of having people who are inclusive and care about that. And I think you're one of the publishers that do.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to make a bridge. Okay. I'm gonna go to our group chat. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that.
What?
But not right now. Yeah. You're gonna get a nice scolding from Topless Chris. But there's
scolding from a topless person.
Right.
Yeah,
wow,
not his first time.
A couple.
Ever since I rolled up my sleeves, she's been getting weird.
So one of the characters on the team, their name is Hex. Yeah, right there, actually on the shoulders of Mute the Bot, is a non-binary tech person. So it doesn't do much in terms of the actual story itself, but it's a character that's based off a old coworker of mine who is non-binary, and they helped me make this character. And I kind of was like, no matter where I go, like you'll always be the homie. So it's kind of like a callback to like them and like how I think how like cool they are. But no, there's a rapper who has the ability to like weaponize sound. There is a woman that can summon monsters. There's another woman that can like summon like 4 extra arms, and she can punch really fucking hard. There's a robot that has all types of like android powers, but the cool thing about him is that he doesn't have a voice module, so he picks up like old television and radio segments, and he can like splice them into his conversation. So that's how he like communicates. But like it's so much personality in here, and I tried to like kickstart this like 3 times in 3 different ways, and I was an idiot for all 3 ways. So this is the one that I know for sure is gonna fund because it needs to, because I'm trying to fund for a secret. I can't say it. I almost said it. Ooh, I almost said it. She would have cussed me out. But yeah, no, I mean, like, that's it. I mean, Travis has been going up and down. It is a manga inspired comic, so you're gonna get a lot of the black and white and like the sharp lines and the sharp action lines, but it's a lot of love in here. And if you scroll down a little bit, you can even get access right there. You get access to a comic book, a one shot that I made of myself and my family. There, I'm right there. Once again, I'm topless, but but it's me and my kids, and my kids have to like stop me. I'm like a culinary demon, and they gotta come and beat my ass. So it's whatever. So I mean, like I got so much flavor in your ear, but you know I'm out here. But nah,
I like it. I'm excited.
How are we doing on the campaign?
It hasn't started yet, so this is
it hasn't
just
started yet.
pre-launch.
Okay.
This is the preview.
oh, it's so I'm just trying to do the whole pre-launch backers whatnot, but if I
When's
can
the
get
launch date?
It should. So in theory, it should be this upcoming Thursday.
Okay.
But I need to go double check with Travis because Travis is the one who's been like behind the scenes and being like, "Yo, you should do this on this time. You should do this on that." Or he'd be like, "I don't like how you fucking did that." Or he'd be like, "Do you own a shirt with no sleeves?" So.
Right.
And I
These
can't
are
answer
all
all the
questions that I asked. Everyone here who's written a book for me all knows these questions. These are common questions that I ask whenever you're part of anthologies or anything with me.
Travis asks me that all the time, and I've never even written before.
Travis, you're a liar.
Michael's like, hey, I'd like to color a piece, and I could just do it this weekend at the con. I was like, hold on, you're getting cocky, kid. Let's talk about your shirts. What's going on?
Travis, you're a liar. Travis came to me and was like, get on Cthulhu, and I was like, you need a diversity hire.
I told you no, I didn't. I told him I needed two. That's why I hired him and Devin. No,
you didn't hire Devin. Devin, you was like, I don't know. I have to keep one of them in line. Go ahead and put both of them together. But no, I mean, just hopefully I can get enough because this is my last Kickstarter for Jazz, which stands for because we didn't even clarify it, but Jazz is a acronym for Juggernauts Against Zealous Zealots.
Zealous Zealots, I love that.
Yeah. Don't even ask me how long it took for me to even figure that out. But this is the last Kickstarter for Jazz on my actual Kickstarter page. I got picked up by Conmate Studios, and I'll be doing all the actual official Jazz stuff on their stuff because it brings the whole brand and whatnot. So
right.
It's like one last hurrah, and then it goes over there. So it needs to fun, and I'm probably gonna cry if it does fun. But don't tell Travis that.
I'm excited because Chris.
We definitely all want to make you cry. Sorry, Travis.
No, you're good. You're good. I love Chris, especially when you're in spaces, because he's always talking and he's willing to throw smack like he does. I'm really excited to hear the next one where he goes, where someone tries to tell him that he doesn't know what he's talking about. He'd be like, were you part of a $30,000 Kickstarter? I'm excited that Chris now has that ammunition to be able to just smack people in the face. And I'm excited.
Am I going to use it? Because I don't know how to use that.
Use it every time, dude.
How do I use that, sir? So here's your total. Excuse me, I was on fucking Cthulhu Invades.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly you already know. You just explained how you use it.
They're gonna tell me you have to pay for your Subway sandwich still.
Listen, I make all of my coworkers refer to me as Ringo nominated now. That's a thing that
Wait, did this already get a Ringo?
No, the last one.
Oh, I'm like, goddamn, how fast do these fucking Ringos work?
The book's not even out yet.
They already knocked on your fucking door and was like, here you go.
When will then be now? Soon.
Exactly.
Dude, if I get a Ringo, I'm gonna have to go Google it because I don't know what the fuck a Ringo is.
You're killing me. You're killing me. Someone
you don't understand. I came in the game last year without knowledge of what was going around, and I still don't know what's going on. People be name dropping, who's that? Who's a Charlie Stickney? And people keep dropping them, and I'll be like, I don't know who that is. And people be like, you were just in a tweet thread with him, and I'm like, okay. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Does he rap? I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
I want to see that.
Ringo, I would like to see Charlie Stickney.
Ringo is a Cthulhu cryptid without sleeves.
That is not true.
Travis also told me that I'm not allowed to do a Cthulhu Invades Neohaven because I'm not big enough.
Yes, that's his book. He's like, you can't do it. You can't just do it. All right, we need 2 more backers to get to 75, which I think is a good number. we are going on that stretch goal, guys. We still have 16 minutes. A lot can happen in 16 minutes. So we will come back to
Travis,
that.
what survey have you not answered? Because every time you go,
It's not a survey. So fun fact, guys, this is a Kickstarter training real quick. If you have a Kickstarter live and then you try to submit another one for approval, the bank thing will go crazy forever, and I can't seem to get out of the loop of what the bank thing is. So I can't fix it.
I thought you were a bad dude and didn't do your survey yet.
No, I'm trying to launch. So we're launching that not Cthulhu. We're launching that hospice book September 5th, 3 weeks from now. So I'm trying to get it, the pre-launch approved.
As possible. In 15 minutes, you can get it. You can resubmit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It'll be
just
wild.
click it 1 second after. Be like, come on, get it done.
So, I got to talk to him. So basically, because I have one live, they're just like, "Oh, what's going on?" So, all right, what is this? What is this all about?
So, this is my book that's in previews right now.
Okay.
This is the second issue that's currently available for pre-orders. It's called Dying Days. People basically start aging rapidly, and there's a race against time to find out why it's happening and to find a cure. Centers around the Penn family. Nancy Penn is the scientist who can possibly find the cure. Her son, Gus, who's on the cover, is a young boy who's aging rapidly, trying to figure out his way in the world. And her husband is a Department of Homeland Security agent who is looking into why this might be happening.
All right. And you should be able to still get the first one. I know it's out of previews now, but that doesn't mean you don't ask. Most stores can order it. They do overprint.
Yeah, if you do the view all items in the series, it still says order. It doesn't say pre-order. So, but yeah, first issue is September 27th, and I just turned in the cover to issue 4 today. So,
nice. I'm excited.
Lots of work.
Matt is I love one of the things I love about doing these anthologies every year, and you guys probably have it too, Lindsay and Joe, is watching our friends grow. Yeah. Right? Like maybe they did like a short for you and now they're fucking funding their first Kickstarter, or like in previews, like my friend Matt here, or Martha, doing Kickstarter after Kickstarter,
I remember.
Yeah, I wasn't cool enough to get into the first Cthulhu. I had to pay my dues and all that kind of stuff. So, but I was able to get into the second one, but not cool enough for the first one.
But you were in the preview for the second one to make up for it. Not a lot of people in the previews.
I'm joking you.
But you're right. You weren't cool enough. That is a true story.
It's very true. I had to pay my dues. When I did a podcast with you, and you're like, "Hey, can you stay on for a couple extra minutes?" I was like, "Oh, something might be happening here."
I also, again, we're going to spend 10 minutes on Cthulhu for the last 10 minutes, but this Children of Gaia, like, I told them that they would get 2K. And, like, it's not 2K yet. Like, what the fuck is going on, guys? Like,
how dare you people?
All right.
I mean,
we're getting closer. It's what? We got $42 left.
$42 away. That's like one person who decides to get both of the illustrated novels.
Right.
First of all, I mean, War and Horses is a freaking amazing book. It's a weird Western that takes place in the same world, and like, it's just such a dirty, gritty, like, ham-fisted, freaking shoot-'em-up fantasy story. And I mean, you can get both of these books. It's amazing.
And you know what? If we get to the 2K, I'll go ahead and go full shirtless. I'll go the full.
Come on, people.
What's full Shirley?
Who's the?
Oh, I was like, you're gonna go full Shirley?
Don't call me Shirley.
The whole thing, buddy. The whole thing.
Wait, are you taking my job from me? What the fuck?
Yeah, well, you won't go live. You're hiding it. You're like an animate. It'd
Can
be
you
great
put
if
that link, Travis? Put that link back up.
my shirt.
No, so we can get the shirt off. We need the link. Yeah.
Am I gonna have to do these last 10 minutes in shirtless? Let's see.
Shirtless. Come on.
Let's
Come on,
see.
we only have 12 days to go, folks.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. We're just gonna watch it. Just wait.
Yeah, it'd be awesome if Matt didn't do anything or knows anything. He's hoping.
I tagged Jeff Bezos. I was trying to.
Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, I was trying to get us over the goal.
Come on, Jeff, buddy pal.
Because everyone knows about Jeff Bezos. He likes shirtless men and and funding Kickstarters.
Mm-hmm. That's the rumor.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. And all rumors on the internet are true. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, they don't call it the internet for nothing. Hello.
Right. Why would they lie on a Wikipedia? That doesn't make any sense.
I did meet Jeff Bezos once. I'm sure he remembers. He owes me.
All right. Well, we're not there yet, Matt. I was scared though. I thought I was gonna have to do the rest of this shirtless.
Well, it's everyone. It's all your loss. Everyone who's watching.
Well, we still got time. We got stuff going on. But
how do you spell this? Okay.
What?
Spell what?
Children of God.
I can spell it.
Oh, you know what the easy link is? All of our Kickstarters ever always have the same link. It's just kickstarter.oneshipress.com.
But you have to know how to spell Oneshi.
Here's my problem, though. If Matt's gonna back it to get to that point, I'm worried about why he wants to see me shirtless so bad.
Well, what's to worry about? You know?
I mean, it's fine. It's a shirtless me on the internet was bound to happen. I mean, let's just be honest.
It's an exchange of value for value.
You just expected it to be more money on something like OnlyFans.
I expected it to benefit me in some way, but apparently that's just not what's going to happen. But let's go to Cthulhu.
Should have just made it a stretch goal for Cthulhu, you know?
All right, so we've got 9 minutes left, folks.
Woo!
If I can get everybody here, all my brothers and sisters, to go ahead and share this out one more time. Let's just try to see. We've got 6
Travis?
minutes. Yeah, what happened?
Your shirt's gone.
I don't know about that. Oh, man, hold on. Let's confirm it.
Somebody said he has to go.
Confirm it. Let's confirm. We need a visual confirmation for everybody watching. That is a 2K goal. That's even $11. I said 2K, and this is $12. All right, I'm a man of my word here. I'll even give you guys a solo one shot. This is the one time thing.
Hey guys, I just came back from the bathroom. What the fuck is he doing? Hey, what's happening?
We're raising money, folks. We're raising money.
All right, I see what this is. All right, let me go turn my camera on.
Oh,
yeah, dress shirt, buddy. You thought? Yeah, I ain't got no tie on. You thought it was gonna be topless, but I was actually at a work meeting. That's what you get.
And he had sleeves on the whole time.
With like full sleeves and everything. Jeez.
We thought we were getting sleeveless power, but no, it's been a lie.
I'm corporate. You should know better by now.
Guys, we have 7
minutes.
7 minutes left on this campaign. I have pitched it a whole bunch of times. Can someone else say why our friends should buy this wonderful thing? Oh, Ronan's excited.
People need to back this book so they can actually finally read something by Colin Bunn.
Nice callback. I like that. All right. Anybody else got any witty shenanigans?
Yeah, actually, I just messaged you on Facebook, Travis.
Got a
It's a
shirt with
witty
me?
shenanigan. One single shenanigan.
I don't know. I
Sorry.
don't know if it can be witty if you call it witty yourself. But
No, I think it's inherently witty.
okay.
So this is you might recognize that's Zuck with one of our Children of Gaia maps because he's a big time fan of Children of Gaia.
Yeah, we need some billionaire action up in here.
So I'm completely safe with the shirtless material. So this is not going to be considered anything negative on Facebook because the Zuck is fine with it.
Yeah, no, Zuck endorses this whole stream now. That's how it works technically.
It's like one of those chain letters. Like we now have his blessing moving forward by a factor of 7 or something.
This whole fucking
Factor
gag
of
sucks.
7. Wow.
That makes sense. So,
5 minutes.
all right. So we've got 5 more minutes. Can we get 2 more backers to get us to 675? Let's try. There's got to be 2 backers out there who have not checked out this campaign, who've watched us. I'm in this weird thing where I cannot remove Matt Zuckerberg so I can go to my Facebook.
Listen. Y'all haven't backed it yet. Do you hate America?
Right.
Very true.
You know,
Eat babies?
right. Look, things are changing, guys. Kid Rock is drinking Bud Light today. Like things are going back to normal. So
Travis, he was already drinking that. Like he was never not gonna drink it. Like I don't think you understand how dumb people can be with their protests. It's like when people are like, "I'm done with Nike. I'm going to go to Converse," and it's like, "Hey, dipshit, who owns Converse? Hurry, tell me now."
But we got all these digital rewards. Look at this. So if you just back it, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Some good stuff.
We've got Ringo nomination here. Apparently, Chris thinks Ringo nominations happen every 5 minutes because he just tried to. He thinks that we're nominated. The book's not even out, and he's just like, "We're nominated."
No,
I heard
because
Travis' next project is already nominated.
you don't ever tell me shit. You just be like in the group chat and be like, "Guys, I got the Ringo," and I'm like, "Okay, so what fucking Beatles fan club did you join today?" Like you don't like you assume that I know shit about like indie comics at like a high level. I just make comics and I'd be like, "Yee, I don't know what's going on."
First off, Ringo is my favorite conductor from Thomas the Tank Engine.
I could tell.
But we've got the old books on there too. You know, if you like the old stuff, we've got great talent here. We can read a 24-page preview with Martha's story in there. You should probably back first and then read the story after because it's going to take you more than 4 minutes. We got all these cool stories. All of our friends are here. There is how many? Hold on. I can tell you. I cannot because that is the online show. There is a lot of stories in here. I think it's like 16 different stories. How many poems you got in here, Dave?
There are 19, I believe,
19.
overall.
Wow.
So that means there's way more stories than that because he would not write a story for somebody that didn't have a thing.
Yeah, there were definitely more than I wrote for.
So let's go 24 stories.
Yeah.
I'll find out. Hold on, I'm going to find out.
Talk about the book.
You should know this.
2 minutes to go.
Wild. It's wild. People
All right,
are
let's go.
I mean, I'm shirtless, but like somebody somewhere else is shirtless at this time of night.
There's probably a
now.
slew of shirtless people watching right now.
Dude,
They all did it at the same time. They all just threw their shirt up and like, yes, finally.
They're like, oh hell, Travis is doing it.
Right.
fucking trendsetter.
Let me grab another Oktoberfest.
The Oktoberfest has hit strong. You know the 2 that I've had.
You lightweight.
Damn it.
Hey, whoever followed the pre-launch for Jazz, thank you. Whoever that was.
You're welcome.
I found out who it was.
It was Dave. Dave watched your pre-launch.
I can't
So,
wait to
Travis?
wow and dazzle you.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
My production liaison told me to inform you that you are now technically a sex worker because you took off your shirt in exchange for funding.
Well,
Hey, has this person backed Cthulhu Invades Neverland? Because if not, you should shame them.
Oh yeah, he's definitely backed all of the projects.
I mean,
Take it off,
we don't
Travis.
know if Matt's check's gonna clear. Matt could be just he could be a bad faith actor.
Could be a grifter.
Travis, you whore.
I'm just.
You know, it's always the ones with the sleeves down.
Yeah, now they're all,
60.
now their sleeves down like on the floor.
All right,
All
so
right,
there.
I'll put my.
Oh,
All right, we've got like.
so to answer the
yeah,
question,
yeah.
there was 33 stories.
Nice. 33 stories. You got
So
a minute
far.
to go.
1 minute.
Have we made any money? Come on, guys.
We got to
Just
switch
one
back
more
to the
towards the end.
Kickstarter screen.
I'm going. Where is it?
Nobody wants to look at us. They want to look at the Kickstarter. We got the countdown.
I know. Hold on. I'm at your
44.
kid. Just count. We're at 60 seconds though.
The
38. Oh no.
intensity intensifies.
30, 35, 30.
All right, 33. Come on, guys. If you last minute pledges, this is the time.
Oh my heck.
Oh, yeah.
25 seconds
Now it's like
left.
20.
It's already like 15. It just hasn't happened yet. Look, there we go. Ready? I'll be right in 3 seconds.
Refresh.
Come
I'm
on.
correct already.
Refresh.
Come on.
10, 9, 8.
We got the fireworks coming, guys.
5,
Ready for the fireworks?
Confetti.
1.
Well, that is it.
Congratulations.
We have funded this.
Here.
This is the second biggest campaign that Orange Cone has done. So that's really awesome. We did it in 5 days less than we did it last time. This is a 25-day campaign instead of 30. I'm shirtless. I mean, this has been an exciting campaign all the way through. I want to personally thank, I know it's hard to take me seriously right now with the shirt off, but I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being part of this. These campaigns are so important. I do them not only because I love them, not because our company, not only because our company loves them, but to give back to the community. You know, I'm so blessed to be able to put so many talented people in these books, to be able to work with other companies and do these things. You know, what did Martha say? Martha said, "Congratulations on the campaign. I'm glad to be running 2 campaigns completely funded. Check out Aliens before it ends." Yeah, I can move on to Aliens or move on to Child of Gaia. Or back some jazz, or do some dying days, or go to. Don't you got something coming, Dave? When's your poetry book coming? Your anniversary book?
I do. It comes out actually September 5th, so it'll be fun. Yeah, I actually have the pre-launch page. I can put that up in here.
Nice. Yeah, why don't you put that up on there?
Yeah. While he's doing that, remember to go to your friendly local comic book shop next Wednesday and pick up Quicksand issue number 2 from Scout Comics.
Yes, absolutely do that. But yeah, this has been a great campaign. What are we doing?
Jerome's comment should show up soon.
It's
So it does beg the question though, Travis. When this campaign first started, did you think that you were going to lose your shirt before it was over?
Yes. Say yes.
Not this kid. Well, yeah. I mean, that's 25 days. Yeah. I mean, this was bound to happen. This is not the first time I've taken off my shirt for this.
What did you think would happen first? You take your shirt off on a live stream, or Dog Days comes out?
I'm not even sure Dog Days is even out.
So I have an idea. How about we keep streaming until Children of Gaia hits 3K? There's a lot of shirts in this chat. I mean, come on.
And I mean, Zuck is your friend, so I mean, we're gonna get away with it scot-free.
Yeah, obviously.
This may shock you, but I am a little Kickstartered out. This may shock you.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
But please click on Dave's link. Dave is the poet of all of our books. He is amazing. I love Dave. We are going to stick around a little bit longer just to let people say thank you and jump on in for our live stream. But this has been a great campaign. I'm really excited. We've got the hard work of getting it done now, getting it out to you guys, which is really cool. That's our goal. We have a lot of these people who need to be funded still, so make sure you follow them. If you're not following them, we're going to go over your stuff. But thank you guys for coming out. What's next? So next, we're going to try to finish this book up. We're going to give everybody some edits. They're going to look at me and go, why? My stuff is perfect. How dare you ask me to edit? We're going to be like, that's just what we do. Pete was your proofreader. If you have any questions, go to Pete. We're going to blame it all on Pete just to protect my wife. And Martha knows. Heather sends you back some edits.
I read Matt's for this one. In fact, that's the one that I've had in my folder.
How many edits does he have? All the edits?
I'd have to take a look. I think it was at least once a line. I mean, just terrible.
There's a lot of red pen, Matt.
Red pen, yeah, a lot of red pen.
That's because I'm the only guy that won't let Jerome letter my book. So I turn them in with letters before that. So.
Dude, so last time I had Mike on, he was talking the whole time. He's been super chill. Was it the sleeves that intimidated you when I didn't have sleeves on? And are you more intimidated now that I'm shirtless?
I don't know. Intimidated is the word I go for, but
okay.
it definitely had an effect on me. Actually, I'm coloring something, so I'm distracted.
Right.
I remember we were talking about like watching people grow as creators, I remember when Michael was just like pocket size, and the last time I saw him, he was like stepping on buildings and
Well, it's funny because I kind of, unfortunately, she was out this evening, but it's like that with all the Cthulhu books and my daughter Emily, because she did the first one when she was 14, and a child is turning 18 on Wednesday. And so when you have the, obviously it's a little late for backing this book now, but if for some reason you missed backing it, come to a convention with one of us, pick it up then after it's printed. You get to see one of my kids go through their entire teenage years in art form over the course of that, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, no, these books are really, really special to us. The next one we're doing is, I don't really have an end name. It's going to be like Battlegrounds or something of that nature, but it's going to be we're going to mix all the universes together and do one big mega fight, to reclaim all these things that we've been destroying a little bit. So we're going to have some Dorothy in there. We'll have some Alice in there. We'll have some Pan in there. So that'll be really cool. And then for those who don't know, we announced we're going to do Cthulhu Invades Grim Fairy Tales. So we're going to do some fairy tale stuff, which is going to be cool. And that's going to be the second trilogy. Is going to be a bunch of stuff like that. How many cats do you guys have? By the way, at 1K, they had one cat. Now they have
3K. We're going to have 3 cats.
So if you want to see more cats go, Martha's got to go. It's been fun. I will try to get on here more often and hopefully more chatty. Thanks, Travis. Have a good night. Right. But yeah, we're going to get all you guys taken care of, and we're going to show everything off one more time to let you guys know. So now that Kickstarter is not hogging all that money, because it's definitely not Good Omens. It was Cthulhu Invades Neverland. There's some money to back some stuff. So let's get through that. Actually, let's get everybody. Let's say your socials, and then we'll end with Lindsay and Jail to talk about their whole stuff. And I'll put Dave's link and everybody's link in the chat one more time. Matt, go ahead. Tell people where they can find you.
Go to mattcoon.com, myname.com. On the left side, there'll be all my socials, my Substack, all that good stuff. Easiest place to go.
The other thing, too, is talk about your podcast. It's one of my favorite podcasts. And if you ever want to hear like the dirt of any of my campaigns, that's where I share it.
Yeah, so my The artist of my story, Noah Ray, and we do a podcast called Constructing Comics. If you like the nitty gritty of making comics and getting into the details, just search Travis's name. He bad talks everybody.
Right.
Every time he comes on, tells you who's difficult to work with, who's done him wrong. It's sort of like
do Neverland. I want to talk about Chris, so please let's schedule.
It's sort of like TMZ of like the comics. Like, it's like so and so walked out of a place and they were not in the right state and stuff like that. So yeah.
Did you say he dad talks everybody?
Bad talks, bad.
Okay.
Dad talk. We do some terrible dad jokes every once in a while, but mostly it's bad talking everybody.
Pete, was that your wife telling me, "Hey, tell Travis to put his shirt on"? It's embarrassing.
No, actually, that was my eldest, and it's the reason that Em wasn't around is because they aren't able to get together for Em's birthday, so they went to Disney together today, and they got me some of my favorite candy from Japan Star.
Oh,
Very nice.
So, what are we coloring? Can you share it?
I might be able to. How do I do that? Oh, present.
Yeah. Let's see what you've been too distracted to look at this for. Like, I want to know what's more important than this.
He could be looking at that.
You wouldn't know.
That's what he's coloring.
He could be coloring your shit. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm part of a comic combat group where it's almost like rap battles, and each artist gets a different episode, and you have to base your episode off of the episode before you, and everybody tries to derail each other, and so that's what I was coloring.
That's awesome.
I'm derailed.
I
don't know about you guys, but I'm derailed
Clip
by
Studio.
I have a lot of questions, but I feel like if I ask questions, it'll ruin how awesome this is. So I don't.
What even?
Right. But that is wild. All right.
That's awesome.
So where can we find you to hire you for your coloring or artist skills?
Can't. He's all mine.
I'll send the link because words are hard.
I'm out, guys. It was a lot of fun. Thanks for everything, Travis. I'm happy that I was able to get your shirt off. It was,
Travis, will you quit rubbing your fucking chest?
So.
Stop rubbing your fucking chest.
Chris, someone asked for my shirt off. This is what happens.
You asked for mine off, and you knew what earned it.
Shirtless?
This
is one of those shows.
Yeah, we're here to be naked.
I mean, Chris's Nick is shirtless too.
Yeah, I took mine right off.
Is this what we do to get backers now?
Yeah.
Yes, this is what we did to get backers. Yeah,
and it worked.
All right, you know what? All right, hold on. How many pre-launch do I got? I might have to go ahead and cop that. I'm at 54. Give me the 60. I will provide nippleage.
You said that you learned from me. This is just another lesson that you needed to learn from me. The worst part
nippleage and a tie.
The worst part is for Dave. This is not the worst he's seen me as.
That is accurate.
I do want to say we've hired Michael 4 times for comics now, and every time it's been wonderful.
And aspects.
And if you can get into that schedule, do it.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Nice. Totally awesome.
Thank you.
I've
And he's made me
enjoying-
do aspects every time. Just saying.
Thank you. Yes. Or the next one, you don't even know how many aspects are going to be in the next. The next comic is actually
made out of aspects.
Aspect Mancer. That's all I'm going to say.
They're printing it directly in an aspect.
Yeah, each page is suspended in a layer of gelatin.
Right.
You have to eat your way through it to read it.
Oh.
All right. So guys, if you guys see this in the comments and you're watching, please get Dave's pre-launch, get him to 10 so he can acknowledge that it's real. Because it's not real till it hits 10 according to Kickstarter.
According to Kickstarter, yeah. You don't
Not
exist
real.
until you're at least 10.
So get that. And that is a poetry book. That poetry is how many years old now?
So that is, well, I mean, a lot of it is older even than that. But so it's an anniversary edition of the first book that I published. It's called Windows into the Past for the Camera Shy. It's been out for 11 years now, which is crazy for me to think about, that it's been that long since I did it. But it's a chance for me to basically celebrate a milestone. I wanted to do it last year at the 10 number because, hey, that makes sense. But that didn't work out that way. So I want to celebrate the milestone, but it also gives me a chance to put all the stuff that I've learned in the 11 years since I put it out into putting something together. I can go back and make the cover work with somebody else to do the cover, make it look the way I kind of wanted it to look. I can kind of update and show some other stuff. I'm actually going to be adding, so it's not just reprinting the same stuff, but I'm actually going to be adding like some photos and images of the actual like written pieces that I had done originally. So people will get to see my terrible handwriting on full display. So it'll be cool. I got a friend of mine that's writing a foreword for it that I think is going to be fun. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that come out. That way I get that done before I launch my next new project, which will be out sometime next year.
Nice. Yeah, David even learned poetry in these last 11 years. He's taken classes.
It's a work in progress always.
Pete, Quicksand?
Quicksand, yeah.
Quicksand.
So edited Quicksand for Jonathan Hendricks out with Scout Comics. Issue 1 is already in your local comic book shop. If they don't have it, make them order a second copy. Issue number 2 comes out this coming Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, August 23rd.
Nice.
And Jazz. Tell us about Jazz.
Again?
Yeah, just a quick one. The first one was big. This is like a little mini, like, what's up, Jazz? And tell people to follow the link that I sent them.
All right. Follow the link that Travis sends. That's it for Jazz, everybody. No.
It's about jazz music, how it touches soul.
You can't say that topless right now, man.
What can I say? Jazz or soul or touch? I just want to know which word is the most offensive.
You sound like a 1970s junkie. Like, you can't do that. I need some smack, man. I need it now. Sorry. Maybe I should have said that. Now I feel bad. Jazz. All right, back to what I was doing. Jazz is a story about a corrupt government that is hiding the origins of a secret invasion from the people, and a task force of 5 people are going to stop them. There's a lot of magic, a lot of powers, a lot of trauma, a lot of LGBTQ. People be gay. It is what it is. And big monsters, big old monsters, and all types of boom booms.
Big strong man like you shouldn't be afraid of a little boom boom. I don't know what movie that is, but
it's not a movie. It's you after a couple cores.
Oh.
I heard the little, like, Jamaican like inflection in you, like just now.
That was actually Gambit. That is my attempt at Cajun.
Your attempt at Cajun. No, it was almost Jamaican. You almost with the Irie.
It's actually Travis's natural voice.
It is. Once he gets off, he's like, "Oh God, man, I'm so done, so tired."
You are correct. That's actually my rogue talking to Gambit. That's not. Now that I'm thinking of my X-Men '90s cartoon, that is Rogue talking to Gambit. Sorry. I had a thing for watching Rogue and Gambit. I was a big fan of that relationship. A man being attracted to a woman that he could never get. I related to that as a young man.
All right, we're going into the high school here.
It's deep. It's deep. It's hurt. There's a lot of hurt there. It's a lot of hurt.
You're not allowed to have that kind of hurt and be topless at the same time.
You can't be vulnerable and shirtless. That's not true.
Yes, you can't. Ask Steven Seagal.
All right. Tell us about this amazing artwork. Do you want to tell us? This is our last thing we're talking about because we are passing the torch over.
Picture like circa World War I, World War II era, military empires invading high fantasy world. Something between World of Warcraft, Lord of the Rings, and like D&D. And the clash that ensues there is just super epic, and there is so many different types of dynamics, intercharacter dynamics. And so we have a lot of different stories and projects that take place within this series, and this is one of them. The Great Nations is about Jan Kazian. He's a scholar that grew up in these great nations, which were kind of cultural hubs that connected a lot of the smaller nations on Rendar. And those great nations have since been destroyed. And he is now a he's a refugee living in a refugee camp in like a cave. And basically, he might be the last living scholar from one of these nations. So he has information and knowledge that possibly no one else alive has. So he's dedicated himself to telling his story and writing this book to preserve their information, to preserve their culture, the knowledge about them and what happened to them for posterity. And so this is his book, and I wrote and illustrated it from his perspective in his style. And it's pretty deep. It's pretty rich. It's gotten some really amazing reviews. Honestly, I'm blown away at the reviews that we've gotten. And I have a pretty healthy ego, so that's not saying nothing. But I just hope to get it into more hands, and I know that if you get it into your hands and you give it a chance to give it a read, it's going to impress itself upon you.
So is this novel on one page and then or prose on one page and then illustration because the big thing, or is it comic? Or
I mean, there's very few pages that don't have illustration,
right?
But it is like illustration broken up with prose. And the companion novel, War and Horses, that you can also get along with this on like the next tier up or whatever. That's also the same format, which is also written by a character in the Children of Gaia series, just a very different character. So this one's written by an elven scholar. The other is written by like a Terran journalist.
All right. Nice. Well, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Cthulhu is funded.
I had no doubt.
I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to try to sleep through the night, hopefully without having. I will still probably wake up in the morning and refresh my Kickstarter page to see what happens. It'll be the same. But I appreciate all of you. I appreciate this campaign. We're going to get it out to you as quickly as possible. But thank you. It's the second biggest campaign that we've ever done.
That's amazing.
It's a big. Jim jumped in the wrong spot. It's like, oh, hello. Hi, Jim.
We're just watching Travis put on his PJs.
I have a suggestion for like post-campaign, self-care. See how long you can go without putting a shirt back on. Can you make it like 2 days? Can you make it 3 days?
Honestly, with as hot as it's been around here, I don't think it'll be that hard.
No.
The only thing I got to do tomorrow of any importance is taking my child to swim lessons, and I jump in the pool with him. So I couldn't get away with it during that whole process.
Perfectly acceptable.
Right? There is zero problems. No one's going to look at me weird. It's going to be, I'll take you up on that. I'll let you know how long I can go.
Yeah. I want a tally like day 3. I went shopping with no shirt on.
All right, so it's 11 p.m. now. So let's see how I can go. I like this challenge. It's good. I think I've had my shirt off for 22 minutes, right? Something like that. It's been 10, right? Well,
Travis,
the
I
fun
have-
Travis, you're going Guinness. I know it. I know it. It's going to be like 12 years later. Travis still has it.
Bingo Awards. Hello, I am here.
Cruncher of indie comics.
Travis, I have a challenge for you. If you back the I'll put you in jazz tier, you would have no shirt.
Yes.
So I can live on forever shirtless. in jazz.
Yes, but they will comment on it every time that you like show up somehow. Like it will not go away. Like it was like everybody get to the safety zones. Why does this man not have his shirt on?
If I back the put me in jazz comic, will you put me in there drawing Travis in there without a shirt?
Of course. And it'll be like all normal. Just
See, Jerome's just not thinking about Love Bug season.
There's a lot of work. But good night. Thank you guys for coming out with us. Thank you for backing. Thank you for sharing all the shares, all the love. We cannot do these books without you. They mean the world to us. Thank you all 673 backers. That is amazing. You guys killed it. We love the support. Go ahead and back these other campaigns. Show up on Jazz. Make sure you do that. Show up to Dave. I took up my shirt for Children of Gaia. I mean, these are things that need to happen. So, good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Here's my outro.